So why is it that you need real friends more than ever? All of us have friends. All of us have people that we look up to. All of us have people that we work with, perhaps go to school with. And these are great connections to have with people. But to truly have a real friend, as I deem it, it entails more than transactions. It entails more than just talking to this person as though there's something to gain out of it, as though they can provide something to benefit you. A real friend is someone that you connect with solely based on love and compassion for this person. I was doing some thinking recently about this certain friend. His name is Drake. He is one of my best friends of all time. Him and I, we decided that we would be volunteers for our church for 2 years. Both of us were asked to serve in Sweden to preach about Jesus Christ. And my friend Drake has especially struggled with faith. And I personally have not struggled as much as him. But that connection that I had, the connection that I had with him, despite some certain differences that existed there, I really grew to love him, and I really grew to understand that each person has struggles, and if we see people like that, if we gravitate to those people and we try to have relationships with those people, potentially those could be some of our best relationships of all time. And I would say that's definitely the case with me and Drake. We focus on each other's improvement. We love each other, not in a weird sense, but in a sense of we want each other to be the best type of person that each of us can be. And so we check in on each other. This is after our service. We check in on each other. We make sure that we're doing good. We really connect on an emotional level, not just a transactional level, not just a level in which I'm out to gain something, but actually continuing this relationship of actually knowing someone and caring for them just out of the kindness of your heart, just because you see the good in this person, just because you see the good that they can achieve. I'm positive that you have a similar story. And I want to boil this concept down to something actionable, to something that I think everyone can do. What does it entail to make real friends? When both people are focused on the emotional well-being of the other and not simply what I can gain out of you, then the relationship changes a lot. It becomes a lot less daunting for harsh things that may come up in your relationship. It makes things a lot easier to talk about, and it makes it so that each of you are focused on each other's improvement and well-being as a human. I think a huge thing right now is a lot of people struggling to find friends in real life. And oftentimes that is one of the hardest things nowadays, to actually find that relationship, because I believe it's very hard to facilitate that in an online sense, as a lot of times it's just text or even voice. Voice is a lot better than text, but it's certainly not the most realistic way to interact with someone. I try my best to interact the same that I do in real life as I do online, or vice versa, but I know that it's a bridge that you cross when you digitize yourself in that sense. And I think why it's important to make sure that you obtain these relationships is that eventually, as time goes on, you will lose these transactional relationships that you have with people, and you will eventually be left lonely. And so having these friends that actually care for you, they can stick around past all this time. They can stick around past anything that happens to you in life, and they'll be there for you. Try your best to make every single relationship a loving and compassionate one, because you love people and because you want the best for each person.